Up until very recently, I had never played Dungeons & Dragons, or any other role-playing game for that matter. Now, that might seem strange considering I ended up designing a set of dice specifically for RPGs. It's not that I don't like D&D, it's just, well, let me give you some backstory. I grew up in a very small town, small enough that if I hadn't moved away before grade 12, there would have only been 12 of us in our graduating class. One year, our hockey team had to merge with the neighboring town just to get enough kids to make a team. And this was in Canada, where hockey was everything. To make a long story short, I always wanted to play D&D, I just never had anyone to play with. Fast forward a few decades and I find myself working in the film industry, where I sometimes design props using 3D CAD software and 3D printers. One weekend I decided as an exercise, I'm going to try and design a 5-sided die. So I went home and sat at the computer and worked it out, and I came up with this. And I thought, I did it. But it didn't take long to realize that because the sides and the ends had different sized surface areas, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't roll true. I hadn't done it. So I thought about it for a while, and I came to the conclusion that if the ends were the problem, the simplest solution would be to just get rid of the ends. So I designed a die with 5 faces cut off the equator of a sphere, and the numbers working much the way they do on a traditional D4. The reason most dice work so elegantly is because opposite the face it lands on is the face with the number or symbol we read. This does not work for a traditional D4. But by employing the concept I developed for my D5 on a D4, it does. And that led me to this. Rollicon D4. And once this shape existed, the rest of them came naturally. Rollicon. Dice that roll.